Some trees and I built a small house, and I just might be small enough to live in it. Then the rain came pouring down and it made some cool sounds, and I'll tell you what those sounds said. So hello and goodbye. Do you feel alright with the days gone by? I'll never waste my time. I'll never say I will, but I won't say it tonight. So I picked a new character, and I've just chose my shirt, and I'm going to the land of the two-letter words. On and up at or so, by a two of no it. It's a feeling we can't forget. So hello and good night. Do you feel alright? Do you remember the days gone by? Do you remember the way that we dreamed we could change our lives? Do you feel like changing your mind? It's the first day of school, and I think I might quit, 'cause the things that I'm feeling still don't make sense. And I have to explain.
What is tough to describe, but I'm telling me the song instead. Welcome to the stream. I meant to start actually like an hour ago, but when I top 10 people in prison. Thanks, Sam. Top 1 person, Hornet from Hollow Knight. But yeah, I was going to start earlier, but I was like, I said I'm on PC, and I was like, oh, my back hurts. So instead I took a break, and then I was like, yeah, sure, you know what, I'll still stream. It's okay to stream. So yeah, probably gonna be here for like an hour or so. You won't expect number 7? What's number 7? What are the... What are the top 10 people in prison? Please do enlighten me. While I'm figuring it out, I think I just wanna like slightly, Hi, welcome. I don't know, boss. I mean, you're the one who said that I'm one of the top 10 people in prison. What the hell? I stole the title from JoJo Solos, who, whenever she announces her schedule for the week, she's like, and if she has to edit, she's like, I'm in editing jail this week. Because yeah, that is what it feels like. I did reset the time lapse earlier today, so that's good. Because it means my file isn't gonna be too heavy, I don't believe. And today we're actually let me make this a pin. Today we're listening to a compilation of songs by Bill Wurtz, because I really like his work. And I was like, oh, I guess that's the vibe for today. Today's music. I still want to do like a more proper stream music playlist, but that's a problem for Future and me, low-key. Okay. Oh, and I think the emotes, yes, the emotes are working today, so that's great. So I can actually like have emotions, which is low-key beautiful. Let me look at this. I can like have my eyes closed. I'm just a little relaxer. But anyway, I'm like, this is like accurate for now. Alright. I think the cape, I wanna make it a little bit more glossy, but I think for now this will have to do. Let me clean up the edges a little bit. And what next can we render? I think like theoretically when you render, you should render from the most furthest away thing to the closest. But what if... Actually, you know what? Let's do something with hair real quick. Surely it will not take too long. So too, Nightblood. But yeah. Speaking of prison, do you know which game has a... Okay, sorry. I'm like... I've been playing quite a bit of Hollow Knight Silksong, in case you couldn't tell. I haven't been. I just kind of decided to lock in on trying to complete it because I really, really want to complete it. And if I don't complete it in the foreseeable future, Skonky, exactly. If I don't complete it in the foreseeable future, I will explode because I'm gonna have like 1 billion homework to do, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I have to do my homework. My can't even silk my song. So, I've kind of been looking in on that. So haven't been doing too much, or like doing anything else. That's part of my hobbies. You've been at the skiing for a while. The skiing? You mean silking that song, skunk? Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, to be fair, there was like a couple, like I think like 8 or 9 days where I wasn't able. I'm both okay. Where I wasn't able to play at all, right? So I'm really behind. I have a little bit of FOMO because of that, but it's okay. It's okay to have a little bit of FOMO. I'll cope with that. Um, yeah, I beat actually the gay bosses the other day. If you know, you know. I got actually teary. Not the other day, this morning. I actually got a little bit teary-eyed when I was like, "Oh my god, this is so sad. I can't believe Hornet is homophobic." I mean, Is it okay to destroy gay marriage? Top 10 questions that are asked by Silksong. Is Silksong woke or unwoke? Top 10 greatest threads in gaming history locked after 10 hours of intense debate. Yeah, this is like not terrible, I don't think. I'm gonna add a little bit more texture to the ribbon as well, I think. Actually, this is kind of a... There are some songs in this playlist that I've never heard before, which is fun. Because I think I've listened to the entirety of Bill Ward's discography that's available on his Spotify. So that's interesting. If you've never actually... I really recommend you watch his like music videos if you have never seen those before. They're really, really interesting and cool. I mean, all stuff from Billboards is really, really interesting and cool. He's like the author of that one video that was memed a couple of years ago, the History of the Entire World, I guess, one. But he makes music primarily. Hallelujah. Blood comes from like top, so this is gonna be like this. But yeah, Silksong good. Really challenging, but that's fun. If I wanted to play an easy game, I would play something else. Like Minecraft. I played Minecraft. Today I was going to do a Minecraft stream, but then I was like, actually I'm not gonna do that because I don't really have anything too interesting to do on stream right now. Right, I have to do some gear set grinding, and I also need to finish a project that I don't really want to do on stream because it's like, I feel like it's just not gonna be really good content simply because that project involves a lot of trial and error, and it's just gonna be like me, okay, okay, I fucked this up, I just need to figure out what I fucked up, and it's just not fun. Silksong gives off big two dudes who love anime a lot and are accepting of other people but have not seen the darkness in the real world vibes. That's actually okay. Yeah, true. Actually, I can agree with that. It's fun. It's fun. It's okay to have a game which reveals that you have not seen the darkness in the real world. I like positive presentation. Like, there's a discussion to be had about like how a lot of people like kind of oppose queer media that's not like just sunshine, lollipops and rainbows and whatnot, like people who are like just opposed to because there are people who just don't like when stories by queer creators tackle some more difficult topics, but it's okay to be all sunshine, lollipops and rainbows in your silly bug game. And it's not even all sunshine levels and rainbows. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean. I hope we got some Yuri as well. Don't tell me if there is, but I hope there is some. I love Yuri. Hashtag Yuri. Oh, sexy lamp. Okay. I didn't even process that's the song that was playing. That's been playing. But yeah. I'm so happy Silksong came out. You guys have no idea. It was 7 years. It's a little bit crazy to think about because I was like, I've seen a lot of people compare Silksong to Hollow Knight, which is fair, obviously, because like it is a sequel very much, at least like the next entry in the series. But like I have not been doing that simply because I have not. Like it did not occur to me to replay Hollow Knight before Silksong released, and I do not remember that game because last time I like properly played it was 6 years ago, and like it takes a human body like around 6 years to regenerate all the cells in the body. So I was quite literally a different person back then. It's not sunshine and rainbows, but the darkness and Sassoon is all very fantasy and all type darkness. Yeah, exactly. And I think that is fine, obviously, right? It's fun. It's okay to have fantasy style darkness. Not everything has to be like a like obviously I feel like again I'm very much not done with the game, so I can't really speak on that on any like themes it might have with any sort of confidence. But I feel like it does have like some more serious themes that are tackled in like in a very dark fantasy way, but also that's like fine, you know. I feel like if it was tackled in a non-fantasy, it would be a bit of weird because it is like also like you gotta remember that's at least part of a huge part of Hollow Knight's appeal is like it's a silly bug game, and I have silly whimsical bugs and Hornet's float animation, which looks really really funny actually. So you know, here's that. No one get mad at dreams and believe in me. And a sad sudden wild scheme. I wish I knew how to like paint hair. I should probably do some studies about that. On that. Actually, let me just. Okay. Well, speaking of Minecraft, I was on a stream from Humble Archaeoptics in the morning today. Because like she's been working on a pretty big build and employing a servant to help him. So I've just been helping out with that. It's really fun. It's fun to just like be able to fill in a schematic. I would actually like maybe to do more building projects on Divorce if I have the time. But we'll see about that because it's again there's already so much I gotta do on the server, and it might just turn out that like by the time I'm done with that, it's just gonna be actually we're done with this season, like Lumayo got him, or whatever. This is a little bit jank, but that's okay. Dude. Squiddo the other day. Wait, actually, I'm gonna pull up the images because apparently the other day Squiddo actually drew someone's stable universe squid spec, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a canon event for us gay people, you know. Yes, I understand. Hell yeah. Fact Squiddo. 1 second. Minecraft servers. It's okay to like Minecraft servers. Like, okay, wait. Let me make sure I can actually show the window without doxing myself or something. Hell yeah, look at this! It's so cool! Fuck yeah. I fucking love squiddo style. I know I don't think they paint a lot, but when they do, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's so cool. Quite something that it's like a style that a type of style that I like very much. Wait. I was being sarcastic with the understanding. I do not know what you're talking about. It's funny. Okay, let me take a drink, and I'm gonna try and explain it again. Was it like the queer media thing that you didn't understand? Just so just so that I can actually know what I have to elaborate on. Also, actually, do you guys uh like the art slideshow behind the chat in the stream layout? I think it's stylish, but like I haven't really taken a closer look at how it actually looks during a stream. I was usually going to like the service stuff. Oh, sorry. I was like, it was just like for I've been doing like Minecraft related work on a separate Twitch channel, which essentially boils down to me like playing on the Minecraft server and doing roleplay and doing some projects. And I was just like kind of talking about that. It's nice. Thank you. All right. I was usually going to have a white, just like a plain white background, but when I was not able to figure out how to make the chat um, font not white. So instead I was like, sure, you know what, let's just make like a little, and I think it looks nice, and I have like, and I think it matches well with the starting soon background thingy, you know. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna close Discord. If someone DMs me L, you know, if it's simulated stuff, someone can tell me in chat, right? Like if someone decides to share their work or whatever. Okay. This hair shaking is a little bit jank, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, what the hell? I've never heard this song. What is called? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I do love Bill Wurth's music a lot. He's also like one of those type of creators that's like you go into the YouTube comments for his stuff, especially like I mean mostly like the stuff that's like the earlier stuff. That's like because like obviously at some point you get an audience that does not act like that, but in the earlier stuff it's like just has like a lot of like randos in it. It's like, oh, this is so weird, and like it's so fucking weird. This is such a fucking weird. It's like the comment section in a very Jack Stober video, you know, which is a little bit annoying to me. I feel like if I was the creator, I would be a little bit annoyed. I don't know, maybe he is annoyed, but he's just like you know, he's just like he reads the comments, punches a wall or something, and then just moves on with his life. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, I'm gonna assume that's what he's doing. I don't know. Because like obviously like it is like it's like it is quote unquote weird, but it's also like it's like people are like, oh, it's just like nonsensical stuff, and I don't think it's nonsensical. It's like, you know, it's like fucking art or whatever, man. It's cool to do things with art that are interesting, you know. Hot take, I know. It's like art good. Oh, actually, I should turn back jitter back on. My beautiful, beautiful jitter brush. Actually life changing. I remember making my first ever painting with that brush, and I was like, oh my gosh. Bill Wirtz is an OG. I learned about him when I was like 10. Yeah, he is the OG. Really scary sentence though. Maybe when I was like 10. Alright. Okay, I feel like the actual values here are a little bit jank, so actually let's copy this and make the face a little bit darker. So to me, he's forever associated with the innocence of that. Okay, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's nice. Sorry, I sounded a little bit judgmental of that, but like you know, I'm not. It's okay. It's okay to associate your childhood with innocence. I think it's okay. Mhm. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if you wonder. I think for my stream playlist, I wanna do um just like I wanna pick several creators and just kind of like be like, okay, I'm gonna stream your entire discography. Here I go. Here I go. And Bill was probably one of those people because I didn't really watch him after that time, so my perspective of him is somewhat locked to how I used his stuff back then. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, I see. Bill Wars actually has a. Did you know he has like a website and it has like a Q&A functionality? And I actually highly recommend like maybe taking a look at it at some point if you have the time, because like it's stuff that he talks about is pretty interesting. I think I found it insightful at least. Let's. How many percent? Wait, let's zoom in a little bit. And two, and four, and 5, and 10. I really want to draw some close-ups of eyes because I feel like the way I draw eyes is a little bit maybe too simplistic a lot of the time, and I would like to actually I would actually like to lock in on this aspect of my art. How the fuck did I achieve that? Oh wait, whatever. I think I've done like an eye close-up earlier this year actually, but it kind of like it turned out fine. But I would like to maybe take another try. God, I love drawing characters with brown eyes. I think actually most of my OCs have brown eyes, which is I think is fun, is awesome and joyful. Speaking of, I was actually what I was originally going to do today on stream was starting to work on my art for OCtober because I want to do it this year. Again, I did it 2 years ago, and when I didn't do it last year, I don't remember why. I think I was like probably busy or something. But I'm not gonna do it this year. I'm not gonna do the daily version. I'm gonna do like the chill and relax version. I think I should have shared the link to the prompts on my Tumblr blog if anyone's interested in it, or I can like pull it up if anyone cares. But yeah, I was going to like start going that. I have pretty much all the ideas for all the prompts lined up in my humble notebook, but there's just like two pieces that I'm not sure what I want to do. One of them is like actually a collaboration with a person whose name will remain secret because it might also fall through. Low-key. It might fall through, unfortunately. So I don't want to like you know just talk about. Most of my characters don't really even have eye colors because I kind of just draw the pupils as dots or circles in a line. And yeah, that's fine, obviously. I feel like whenever I watch a cartoon, like for example Gravity Falls, they don't have eye colors obviously. But you know, it's fun because I get to make my own headcanons when I draw them. Like for example, I believe but Pines twins have brown eyes because that's what I believe. Hashtag my belief. Well, to be fair, I just kind of like I look at the character and I'm like, oh, they have brown eyes. Which I think is based on me actually. Woke even. Alright. I need to understand how to like render. I don't actually remember what the thing is called. It's like the shoulder pad for fancy games. Is what it's called in my mind. I think I should have some reference. Yeah, it's like those fuckers clearly have brown eyes. Yeah. But you know, I'm sure there are people who are like, because I think there's when it comes to brown eyes, there are people who like don't appreciate them as much as we probably should. Oh, this is kind of fucked up actually. What the fuck? Help, help! Okay, wait, so... Oh, I copied it two times. Okay. So it's like... Okay, I guess this is like a fancier one. Most brown-eyed goddess of all time. True! True. I think Hornet Kijinka, like humanized Hornet, also has brown eyes. But we as a society are not ready to acknowledge that because I feel like most people who drove her is like white, and I just don't think that's true. I just don't think that's true. That's my take. I really wanna work on a more proper Hornet human design though. I have one technically, but I've never actually properly painted it. Danger enough. Danger of falling in love. Well, to be fair, people just usually tend to default to white designs when they do like humanizations of non-human characters, right? Which makes sense, you know, with society and all. There's like there's some sort of societal reason for things happening in this case. Oh man, hashtag analysis. Let me in college to teach media studies, please. I'm like a professional, basically. I've actually not been like I used to study media studies a bit more rigorously. I should probably go back on it. But well, okay, I say that a lot about a lot of things. Unfortunately, I'm like, oh, I need to log in on X and Y and Z, and then I log in on playing Colonize also because I waited for 7 years. Okay, it's like it's been a long time. In anime, whenever they draw a white person not from Spain, they have blue eyes. I think it's because they focus on what makes white people different from East Asian people. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. It's okay. It's okay to have and draw blue eyes. It's alright. You're allowed. Well, speaking of anime, I think it's like... It's a little bit egregious how a lot of like artists who do anime fan art kind of end up drawing a lot of Japanese anime characters as just like white. Which is like, okay, it's obviously not an issue if you like going in anime art style, but like if you're doing in a more realistic art style and you draw, you have blue eyes, it's okay to have blue eyes. Thank you for allowing me. Hell yeah. You're welcome. Follow for more indulgences. With just one sub, you can unlock a salvation from your sins. I'm not actually doing that. I remember someone jokingly, I think jokingly, suggesting to add like as a commission add-on. I was considering it, but I realized it's probably like a scam of some sorts. My name is Hope, and I have considered selling indulgences in 2025. Type shit. Wait. Alright, does not look so bad. Though, the problem is right now, obviously, that it's like, I need to look at the... So, like, you know, it's gonna follow the flow of the actual body below the cape. So what we're gonna do here... Let's actually color film layer. And we can clean it up after we... Okay, so here actually we're gonna have it's gonna go like this, and then in this direction we're gonna have it slightly separated, right? And it's gonna like flow down. something like this. In terms of flow. This is fun. I'm having fun. I was thinking of maybe once I finish Silkstone, I'm probably gonna I wanna still like do some stuff probably in the game after I actually beat it. Same way I did with Hollow Knight, so I might actually stream the game after that point. I don't wanna stream it while I'm actively working on it because it's essentially gonna be a dying simulator. I feel like that's not great content. In anime, we generally don't visually distinguish between races beyond eye color and hair color, so to understand how to make it, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I feel like, okay, if we feel like, for example, again, I don't watch too much anime, but for example, if we're talking about Mob Psycho 100, I feel like pretty much all the characters there, especially for will be settled driving monster for me. Yeah, that's true. But like, for example, Mob Psycho 100, I feel like every character in that anime is like pretty much every character in that anime is explicitly Japanese. Like, they have Japanese names, they live in Japan, blah, blah, blah. So like if you draw them, I feel like, oh, you should draw them as like East Asian, as Japanese, right? And then obviously there are cases of like, hi Kirill, welcome. And obviously when there are cases of like Full Metal Alchemist, when there are both white characters and non-white characters who are not visually distinctive between one another because of the art style, but like you can tell you can tell by looking at the story which characters are white and which are not, right? Okay, this is really jank. Oh man, oh the jank, oh dumb. Okay. Surely this will be better. Right? That's my truth. Speaking of anime, actually not even anime, but I have started watching a new TV show earlier today with my roommate. We started watching Black Rabbit, which I think released earlier this year. Just a bit, like, actually maybe this month even. I don't know if Roy Mustang though, he looks so Japanese. Maybe. Actually don't remember what Roy Mustang looks like low-key. But like obviously, like you can also, if you like look at Roy Mustang, you can be like, I don't know if he's white or Japanese, so I'm just gonna like draw, or like East Asian, I guess, because they don't have. I mean, obviously, it's not like even East Asian really, because it's like a fantasy world and they don't have East Asia, but like it's like the fantasy equivalent of East Asia. The place where people like, oh, what's his name? The whole gang that shows up at some point comes from, right? It's like vaguely East Asia coded. But also obviously you can like look at Roy Mustang or like even Edward or like anyone else, and you can be like, you know what? I'm gonna draw you as East Asian because I feel like it. And because obviously the canon doesn't exactly provide too much information on in terms of like what like their what these characters would look like in a more realistic setting, in a more realistic art style, to be more precise. Okay, so yeah, this is like turning out fairly well, I would like to think. Growing gold seems like a lot of fun, but I do need to like actually log in to learn it more properly, I think. And also it requires you to actually like be a bit more precise with your shading compared to how I usually do it. So it should be a fun challenge, right? Actually, let's try and render this a little bit right now. I should finish the lower parts first, but imagine doing that, LMAO. So it's gonna be like... Right, I'm just looking at the reference here. Did you listen to my list? Oh, I'm sorry, not yet. Sorry, completely slipped my mind. Let me actually write this down as a reminder somewhere so that I remember. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, where are we going? Why did I open a... Okay. Like, I'm just looking at this. So it's like... Let's actually do this right here. Right, so this is like the reference color. And our base color is gonna be like this much more saturated orange, yellowish. So okay, we're gonna use a good old finger method for measuring how much of a step we wanna make in terms of color. So like this, and then oh, this is like pretty dramatic change. Alright. And now we're actually gonna make this black and white, and then we're gonna just fucking try and copy the texture. We have one on colorful layer. Yes, good. My humble colors. Actually, can I like put you below this canvas? No, that's a shame. Okay, it's fine. That's not very good. Actually, no, I can like, okay, I can pop it out. You're not gonna be able to see it, but I will not be able to see it either because this program sucks. Okay. Okay, this is fine. If I manage to render gold, I will be really happy. I will be a really happy cookie. And I will consider my job done, and so actually, I will not do that. I want to go for like at least like half an hour more probably. Short but sweet. I just wanted to like, I was like, oh, I want to do it. I don't necessarily want to do a short stream, but also like, I don't want to not stream at all because I don't want to fall out of habit again. Because I do like streaming, and it helps me actually work on my pieces more. Because like, if I didn't stream, I would just play Skunk, and it's, you know, it's fine to play Skunk, but you know, I also would like to make some progress on my actual paintings and whatnot. I feel like that would be good. Okay. Ah! Okay, let's take a look at this. We united with an old friend, and now I'm eating pizza, leaving the Outback for the last time this year. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, old friends. This is really good, cool. I'm happy for you. Yo, I DM'd you my current design for Idle Bog for my scripting. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna look at it after the stream, if that's okay. Since I'm also assuming you're like, you know, you're kind of, this is like a project that you're working on off camera, right? Script isolated form. Oh yeah. New sculpture from Kirill, epic. I really love his fingers. And the arms in general. Okay, okay, Kirill, just so you know, I'm gonna close Discord. If you like have some stuff here, you are welcome to just send it to me, and then I can like look at it next stream, for example. Cause I don't wanna have, there's only so much space I have on my monitors, okay, and I wanna be able to actually see what my stream looks like. Okay, let me look in. You ran out, it's fine. Look in, okay, sorry. It's okay to run out of things to show. I don't exactly have too much to show myself. If I do, I am hoping to like make a Patreon write-up with some stuff that I've been working on recently for tomorrow-ish, hopefully. Because like I do have some stuff to show. Mostly it's like pieces of writing that I've done while on my quote-unquote vacation. It is a vacation, but I did like quite a lot of writing while there. Because I had the opportunity. Because normally, like, if I'm, like, whenever I'm, like, in, off, like, at home and I have other stuff to do, I only really find time to write if I literally don't have anything else to do, or like I just steal some moments throughout like the day and I just write on my phone. And I really, 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 really don't like doing anything on my phone. That's my lore. I'm like anti phone user, and I find it really hard to type on the phone as well because I'm old and chopped and I don't use it that I just don't use it that much, unfortunately. Or like fortunately, maybe, I don't know. And day goes on. No, goes on. Oh, I forgot to turn on jitter. Okay, let's do that real quick. And the day goes on. Hold on, stay strong, and my day goes on. Alright, attempt number 3. Third time's a charm. First try part 3 even. A bigger artist would have probably put this much effort into an original painting, but it's okay. Alright, let me actually, wait, what is my, yeah, look at my beautiful relaxed face for when I'm beautiful and relaxed. I'm a bit sleepy already. I've been a bit struggling with going to bed on time due to various circumstances, but I am getting slowly better at it, and I do wake up at a proper time, so that's good. Because like it would be pretty bad if I both went to bed too late and then woke up late. Alright, look at that. Not too shabby. I don't like how desaturated this color is. I know it's like not it's I don't know, I don't think this is gonna look too good because gold like the brown parts of the gold texture are kind of just like ugly, but I think I can probably do it better with saturated colors, surely. Surely. Nowadays, I can get Discord on the go. My brother gave me the ultimate VPN. This can make YouTube work anywhere but not much else. Yeah, understandable. I was considering making maybe a platform I can share my art with accessible without VPN where you live, but that's unfortunately that might be just a bit too much effort. I don't know. Sorry. I'm still kind of considering it sometimes. I kind of don't like, I've been posting on quite a lot of platforms over the years, quite a lot of them, and I still do post on more than 2, let's just say. I feel like most artists have like 1 or 2 platforms they post on, and then like nothing else, which is fine obviously, but I don't do that, and I don't know if I like that or not, because like on one hand obviously it's like a bigger audience reach and such, and I like people having options in terms of like where they decide to like follow me for updates, but also it's really fucking annoying sometimes, especially considering that like out of the platforms that I use, only one has the scheduling function, which I whenever I post anything, it is scheduled. I do not post like if I finish a painting, I do not just go ahead and post it. I like schedule it for at some point in the future so that I can like, even if I because a lot of the time I'm gonna be working for like, I don't know, for example a couple of days, or maybe for like just have a one big session where I just finish a bunch of stuff and then I just schedule it, and then I don't worry about not posting for a bit, you know, about my social media activity. I guess Instagram does have a schedule function, to be fair, but it's really bad, so, you know, it might as well not have it. Because it's like, I think I've talked about this before, but Instagram scheduling function is only available from PC if you like do some fucking meta shaman shit and like fucking I don't know, it's like it's really difficult to it's not really difficult, but it is like it's a bit too difficult to get to work reliably and to actually use it properly. And I stopped using I used to use it, and when I stopped using it precisely because it was a bit too difficult, right? It was a bit too much of a hassle for not a bit too big of a reward because Instagram sucks. Um, so yeah, and obviously you can like schedule very easily from phone, but I don't post my drawings from my phone. So, you know, destroy all phones. We need more phones and more PCs. That's my truth. You know, a bigger artist would have probably looked up a tutorial or something, but over here, we just kind of struggle. Okay. And it's kind of really jank, man. Oh wait. I'm critically opposed to signing to any more sites, just getting me out of a contract signing hell. Yeah, we've had enough websites. It's okay to not sign up for anymore. I mean, I will continue signing up if I'm like, oh, this might be a good website, but you know, man. Why do you look bad? Because I don't understand how this shape works. I'm chopped and I'm on. Oh wait, okay. Let's paint this with like this white ass color. Actually, it's gonna be much smaller, isn't it? It's not gonna go this high. Like I know I do it like a fucking bottle cap type of shape, but it's not gonna be that, is it? Especially from this angle. Alright, let's actually disable jitter for a bit because I actually can't work with color like this. Oh, wait, this doesn't look... I think this looks a bit better, right? Actually, speaking of social media platforms, I should probably start making my stream announcements on my YouTube as well, since I have promoted it on like in my time-lapse videos before. That might be a good call. Okay, it would be a bit more squish in perspective. I'm just kind of like looking at the painting and thinking about how it's gonna look. The terminal. Wait. Airports are pretty fun to be in, I feel like. Which is feels like a weird thing to say, but it's true. Airports are fun. Even if it's a bit stressful when you're like actually using them for travel. Because like, oh my god, where's my gate? Oh my god, when is registration opening? Oh my god, what if I don't find my gate? Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Oh my god, I'm so low and my phone is so low on battery. Oh my god, what if I look at my boarding pass and I'm gonna go, fuck you when your boarding pass, we're gonna kill you or something. But fun, overall fun. I would like to travel again at some point in the foreseeable future. Probably not this year because I feel like I've traveled enough already, and I don't need to travel anymore. It's okay to not go on trips, etc. etc. Wait. Terminal place. A scrap form was to be made upon using my monster hat, giving mind, body, will, and grief separate autonomy, leaving me as a ball with arms and legs. Oh! Well, isn't that fun? A lovely plot development. We love things getting autonomy and leaving you as a ball with arms and legs. Смешарики. Hashtag close who know. Funny balls. Hell yeah. It's okay for balls to be funny. Everyone loves a good funny ball. Okay, the darker parts of the gold material are gonna be like very dark, is what I'm learning. Like this. Do you know Russian? Yes. I know 3 languages. As in, I'm fluent in all 3 of them. Oh, oh man. Okay, let's... Okay, sorry, I'm like locked in, so I'm not really talking that much. What nationality are you? Wouldn't you like to know? Hashtag figure it out. We will have to just watch more streams, I guess. Sorry, I'm being a shitty about it. But yeah, I just don't want to... I'm sure you can figure it out. But just kind of observing me like some kind of beast. Those who know. Those who know. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that was really scary. Oh, wait. This isn't like amazing, but this will do for now. I wanna texture this thing slightly as well while I'm here, while I'm like in this area of the painting. That's a fucked up way to do it, but it's okay. It's okay to be a little bit fucked up and twisted. Okay, I wanna kind of make this a little bit less, have a little bit less difference in color, because I feel like this doesn't really make sense at the minute. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna color this whole thing with like this just like goldish color, right? We're gonna do it on color. We're gonna lower the opacity until it like looks good. You think Mishaki is a mental jump scare to me despite my language? I've been watching media in mostly English. Yeah, but it's kind of like, it's like the name of that show sounds a little bit fucked up and evil in English, in my opinion. Like Kikoriki, like what the fuck is that? Should probably rewatch that show at some point, it's really good. Sam, take my hand, I'm gonna make you watch the iconic Russian language show Kikoriki with me. Are you happy about that? Oh, look at that. This actually looks nice. Okay, and the actual golden part is gonna be gold. I know, scandalous concept. It's the Riki show because the publishing company. Oh! Listening and learning. Okay, let's actually destroy the jitter for a bit so that we can have more precise control over colors. Alright, and now we're gonna change the color of the little thing that connects the... Actually, not gonna change the color, we're gonna make it a little bit lighter. We're just gonna make it a little bit lighter. So true, Nightbot. That's not even true. I need to upload more WODs. Alright, that's a problem for future me though. It's crazy that Korea has a complete monopoly on the letter K. Think of all the poor aspiring Kazakhstani pop groups. Exactly! Like, what the hell? We can't keep getting... they can't keep getting away with this. In parentheses, K-pop. It's okay to be into K-pop. I have a surprising amount of friends who are really, really into K-pop. So, you know. Here's that. Okay, some basic shading that's gonna be affected by how this thing is located on the shoulder. What's it called? I can't remember. Man, I'm like, oh, it's the fancy shoulder pad thing. And it's like, that doesn't tell anyone anything. I am not, but genuinely not that much of a pop guy at all, really. Yeah, I mean, understandable. It's okay to not be a pop guy. I'm also like, I don't know, I listen to billboards. That's all you really need to know. In terms of my music taste. And then I listen to the same 2 songs on repeat for a month, and then I find a new song to listen to repeat for a month. Which is why streaming is also good for me, because I actually get to listen to a variety of songs rather than like one same song for a month. I've seen enough of these streams to know. Alright. Alright. Yeah, look at that. This isn't too shabby. But it's strange when you tell your friends. Should this top part just be flat? Be honest with me. I think this should be just flat because of the perspective, right? Covered the landscape. What the fuck is going on? Windows 10 supports and soon. Go fuck yourself. Why are you telling me while I'm like working? Oh my god, I need to switch to Linux. I need to switch to Linux. I can't. I've used Windows 11 a little bit because of work, and I'm like, okay, I can't go there. I'm not using Windows 11. Go fuck yourself. I'm switching to Linux the moment I can. Fuck you. It's okay to switch to Linux. My main concern about Linux though is like there's gonna be software that might not be available. Linux can handle all games. Yeah, that's also like unfortunately my concern. But you know, it's okay to not be a gamer. It's okay to not play games. But also I know it's like you can like do essentially emulators on Linux. Like this is how you can play not play, use Clip Studio Paint for example, because it doesn't have an official Linux release, but you can just like, you know, there are ways around it, right? And I've looked into that a little bit because I wanted to be like, okay, if I can't run Clip Studio Paint on Linux, we're gonna have to change the plan because like I need my Clip Studio Paint, right? Surely you can skong on Linux. Surely. Surely.
Does this plane go off the ground? Yes, it does. Maybe you'd like to try one of our ground planes. Is that a plane that stays on the ground? Yes, it is. On a ground plane. When the plane gets too high.
Alright, look at that. Alright, let me compare this to what we started the stream with, which was this. Yeah, look at that. I think we've made some pretty good progress, right? Yeah. Alright. I feel pretty good about this. Alright, yeah, and I'm probably gonna end now. I know it's like a very short stream, but I'm tired, but right, and you know, the point is to just have an stream at least, rather than a very, very long stream. Let me see if anyone is live, because we can do a raid. Why shouldn't we go do a raid? Oh, Archaeoptics is streaming. Alright, let's go to Archaeoptics. Archaeoptics is a wonderful Minecraft streamer who I'm friends with. Part of the work still, I think she's currently streaming on the server, actually, which I'm not going to be able to watch because of internal server agreements. But yeah, go check it out. Have fun. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time, whenever that may be. Bye-bye.